For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 12 of Season 3 here at Newcastle United. We start with match day 4 in the Champions League, away from home in Greece against Olympiacos. If we win today, then providing Spartak Moscow don't beat Bayern Munich, we will be guaranteed progression through to the knockout stages of the Champions League with 2 games to go. If they draw and we win, then we'd still be too far ahead of them. If they win and we win, then the gap will still be 6 points. And to be fair, judging by the goal difference, we're still probably through anyway. But it all depends on, I'm presuming Bayern are going to beat Spartak, to be honest. I think they only beat them by 3-1 by 1-0 sorry, last time, even though we beat them by 3-1. So I am intrigued to see what happens. After that game, we have a game at the weekend following up with Cardiff City, who are currently rock bottom of the Premier League with 5 points from 11 games. So, as was the case with Burnley a couple of episodes ago, I'm probably going to lose that one, aren't I? Because Burnley were in the relegation zone having a terrible season and they beat me. Unfortunately, Saul is banned for this one. He got an extra yellow card in the previous game in the Champions League, so is suspended. Fabinho is still out for another couple of days, I think. He should be back for the Cardiff game. At least I'm hoping he's going to be back for the Cardiff game. We'll be back in 2 days, so hopefully in the 4 between now and Cardiff, then he should be fit enough to be able to feature in that game. But we're going to jump into this game now against Olympiacos. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too if you're new around here to make sure you catch the rest of this series and FIFA 17 stuff, which is very, very close now. But without any further ado, I put on the alternative kit. Let's play Olympiacos away from home. Nice ball around the corner by Fortunis to Pardo. Back to El Abdellaoui. It's a name that I'm going to struggle to pronounce a number of times in this game, I presume. Patrick Kasami. We beat Olympiacos by 3-1 last time we played them. We won 3-1 in the opening game against Spartak Moscow. Then 3-1. Oh, that was dipping, but wide of the target. We won 3-1 in the first game against Spartak Moscow, 3-1 against Olympiacos, and then 4-0 somehow against Bayern Munich. So I don't know how this game's going to go. I am having to play a fairly rotated side here. Jimmy Dermaz nails Mbabu, who thankfully is okay, and we have gotten a free kick. Mbabu clearly unhappy, unsurprisingly, but I'm hoping for a win here. Like I say, in the intro, we should be able to guarantee qualification through should we get the victory here, and that's a lovely run by Leroy Fer, and I'm going to try and pull it back, and Dwight Gale, oh, Capino, what a save. I don't quite know how he's been able to get across to that, but he's done very, very well. Insua to Arnautovic. Go back to Insua. Arnautovic has got the room to get into behind here, and he will do just that. El Abdellaoui is closing him down, so we will try and turn inside, which we've done well. Oh, talk about a reckless challenge. That is ridiculous from El Abdellaoui. Unbelievably poor challenge. Why would you even try that? He's been sent as well. Unsurprising considering the rashness in the challenge. Well, I'm not going to have to struggle to say his name anymore because he's not on the pitch. 16 minutes in and Olympiacos are down to 10 men. I want to see a replay. That was so uncalled for. The ball is gone and he's just lunged in behind Arnautovic. I just can't understand the decision making there. We'll let Douglas Costa take it and we'll go top right and we should be able to go 1-0 up, and we have done. Newcastle United 1, Olympiacos 0 after 18 minutes, and they're also down to 10 men. Oh, Milivojevic has just given that straight away, and Dwight Gale, it's not Dwight Gale, it's Douglas Costa. He will not give us a 2-0 lead because it's well blocked. I don't know what sort of pass that was from the defender. Milivojevic just gave it straight to me. I thought Douglas Costa would have been able to score there, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. We stayed just 1-0 up half an hour in. They keep giving the ball away though. Like, you've got 10 men. You have to be better in possession than this, lads. That was not meant for Douglas Costa. It was meant for Leroy Fer, but never mind. 30 minutes in, 1-0. Kasami down the line to Brownie Day. Oh, he's knocked it long there. Wasn't ready for that. Jamal Lascelles trying to keep with him. That's a really good cross, and Mbemba has to deal with it. Corner to Olympiacos. Very well done there by Chancel Mbemba to beat Patrick Kasami to it. Pardo with a corner. Where's that going? It's Isaac Hayden that heads it away. Dwight Gale, you've got one defender ahead of you, Dwight. Can you get past him? Oh, God, you've got to turn quicker than that, my man. I'm out of it. Here comes Kovalenko. And surely this will be 2. I forced myself a little bit too far wide here. Never mind. We're... Oh, nope, it's not going to be 2. I've ballsed that up. Kovalenko with a throw. There's Arnautovic. Just go back here to Insua and then look for Leroy Fer. Now help it round the corner to Douglas Costa. That's what we'll try and do. It's a lovely turn. Little spin in the box and a finish. Oh, he's hit the post again. Oh, Leroy Fer can't get it off to Costa either. Douglas Costa has done that 3-4 times since he's arrived at the club so far, since we bought him in the summer. Turn inside a defender, look to finesse it into the far corner and hit the post in some form. Whether it be the inside the post and it comes back out, the outside the post and just goes wide. He's so very, very unlucky in front of goal, Douglas Costa. Hopefully it won't be long before he's scoring a large amount of goals from open play, because he scored a couple of pens for me now. 1-0 at half-time. Tunis to Milivojevic down the line towards Brownie Day. Mbemba got slightly wrong-footed there, and he gets the cross in. Well, fair play for actually giving it a go to try and get themselves an equaliser, but the finishing needs to be slightly better than that. Saber is coming on for Jimmy Dermaz now at the back, and we'll see if that makes any difference to their defensive play. Probably won't, though. And we'll hopefully try and get a second goal just to seal this out. It's weird. This is, on paper, the easiest game that we should have played so far against 10 men, against a side that we beat 3-1 last time we played them, but I'm actually struggling to create clear-cut opportunities in this second half. Seba inside to Kasami, to Milivojevic, close sector for Tunis, into Brownie Day. Oh, shot on the turn. Worth a try, I suppose. Comfortable for Favili, though. Win this, please, Dwight Gale. He's not the tallest, Dwight. Wasn't really going to stand a chance there against one of the tallest people on the pitch in Da Costa. Kasami out wide to Seba. Against Mbabu. He's got the pace. It's a dangerous cross. Oh! And somehow, was it Brownie Day who went up and won that header? I don't quite know how Mbemba hasn't been able to beat him to the ball there, but they're going to get a corner here. Good save by Favili at the near post. So brought on Hanani for Pardo. Punched well there, the keeper. Dwight Gale will look to get on the end of it and can't. Milivojevic gets it back out to Hernani. Took the corner. He's going to get another cross in. And Brownie Day fires wide. Some good opportunities here for Olympiacos. They may only have 10 men, but in this second half, they have really upped their game. Unlucky not to be level yet. Comes Fielding on the counter-attack. I'm going to look for Dwight Gale. Perfectly weighted pass. He's running out of stamina here, though, Dwight. He's done well to keep the ball under control so far. I'm going to look for support here from Leroy Fer, and we'll give this a crack. Looking for a worldie for a second. It's a good save from Capino. Fer did really well there. That was a hell of a strike. Douglas Costa with the corner. It could be Fer underneath it again. It is, but he's going to head that past the post, and it's going to be a goal kick to Olympiacos. We've had the final chances of the game, but this second half has been dominated by 10-man Olympiacos. They will, though, however, still end up losing the game by 1-0. Not sure what happened in the other game. It was 1-0 Bayern Munich at half-time. Let's have a look and see. It ends 1-0 to Bayern Munich. So we are through to the knockout stages of the Champions League with 2 games to spare. 4 wins from 4 games. Bayern Munich have 3 wins from 4 games. And unfortunately for the other 2, Olympiacos and Spartak Moscow, they are already out of the Champions League with 2 games to go. Right, we can, potentially, if results go our way, jump from 5th to 3rd in the BPL here, if we can beat Cardiff. But we lost to Burnley last time. We played a side that was down the bottom. So I'm hoping that we can get a victory this time. We'll try our best. Cardiff next. Cardiff have scored 5 goals so far this year, and we've only conceded 9 in, what, 12 BPL games to this point? Or is it 11? 11 or 12, so they're scoring on average less than 1 every 2 games, Cardiff, and we're conceding on average less than 1 a game. So if you go by the pure stats, Cardiff shouldn't score here, and I should get a clean sheet. Although, it is me. So we could end up conceding 2 or 3. We'll have to wait and see. They may even have a chance to get a goal at the very beginning. And I've given the ball straight away to Gunnarsson again. It was nearly clean through there. Enrique looking to get the cross in but can't. Lee Peltier's got a man inside to look for. Aaron Gunnarsson again. Fabio kind of runs through the referee. Joselu into... Oh, it's wide. The keeper was calm. I was not. Wasn't sure where that was going, but thankfully it's gone wide of the post. Well, I should be keeping a clean sheet here. We'll have to wait and see if I actually can. Nice block there by Saul. Okore will get this to Kovalenko. Just dink it, looking for Dendoncker. Well, he's going to find TEVEZ, thanks to the challenge. Advantage given. Dendonker's still on the ground. Hopefully he gets up. I don't want injuries. Just gotten Fabinho back from injury. Don't know where to go with Delafeu. Kovalenko's up. There's TEVEZ. Roll the defender. And surely 1-0 smacks it off the bar. Well, just as Douglas Costa has been hitting the post a number of times since he arrived, despite the fact that Carlos Tevez is scoring on average a goal a game, if not more, he has, in those situations now, quite a few times, smacked the ball off the woodwork. So I need to improve my accuracy, it seems. Fabinho into Kovalenko to Carlos Tevez. A number of players back here. They're very defensive, Cardiff. As you might well understand, them in a relegation spot, playing a side that are in with a shout of getting themselves into a Champions League position should we win here. But that's a good save by David Marshall, who in real life is now at Hull City, I think. He moved on deadline day or the day before deadline day. He's come for that though and completely missed it. Can Douglas Costa keep that in? Yes, he can. Just get it to Insua, through that gap to Kovalenko, who drew the save out the keeper in the first place to give us the corner. Unfortunately, Delafeu's touch is ridiculously heavy in that situation, and Cardiff have the ball back. Looks like it's going to be 0-0 at half-time here. Not really as easy a game as I was hoping this would be. Cardiff are just defending so resolutely so far. They're impossible to break down. Insua, nice ball through to Saul. We'll try and bend one, but not accurate enough. Comfortable save for David Marshall. This game is heading towards a 0-0 draw. We're going to need a little bit of magic to try and unlock this Cardiff City backline, I think. But who's going to provide that magic? Not Fabinho with passes like that, that's for sure. Send Delafeu away. Connolly's trying to close him down. I am set to ultra attacking, but we're not really attacking too much here. There's not many options for me. There's always a Cardiff defender around. TEVEZ shows great strength. Oh, is this the moment of magic we needed? No. Drags his shot wide. Really good turn there from Carlos Tevez. Don't know how he kept hold of the ball, but he's just scuffed the shot. We needed that to bury itself in the bottom corner, really. Said on the run. Goes inside to O'Keefe. Back out wide to Said again. He's chosen to knock it long down the line, and he will get there. Fabinho's trying to get the ball off him and has done well to do so. Right, counter-attack, lads. Let's go at pace, shall we? Give that to Douglas Costa. Got someone closing him down. It's Ikwele Manga. Costa will look to play in Delafeu over the top. Get it quickly around the corner looking for Tevez and dink it. That is delicious. Carlos Tevez with the most gorgeous lofted finish over the keeper into the back of the net. I thought when my brain decided that the chip was the right thing to do in that situation, I ballsed it up, but absolute perfection from Carlos Tevez. We said we needed a moment of magic. There is your moment of magic. 1-0 Newcastle United. Disgusting from Carlos Tevez. That is so good. Insua. Tevez is making the run, so I might as well just ping it towards him. In fact, it's going to be Rolando Aarons underneath it, but it will reach Carlos Tevez. And he'll play through Rolando Aarons, and surely this will be 2-0. Well, that didn't necessarily go as I planned it initially, but the ball did still end up in the back of the net. That ball was meant for Tevez. Everybody missed it, so regardless of the fact that Tevez had actually run beyond the defensive line, he was still onside from the initial pass, and then it's just a simple return ball to Rolando Aarons, who just slots it home. 2-0 Newcastle. We are getting 3 points from this one. 4 minutes to go. Corner for Cardiff. Keeper's up, although it's probably the wrong thing to do in this situation, because I'm going to try and catch him on the counter now, and we'll look to score a third goal. I'll play this to Rolando Aarons before he runs offside, and this should be a case of just running the ball towards the goal. And I might as well just run it all the way in, because why the hell not? 3-0. It's going to finish 3-0. There's no need, Cardiff. You're not going to score 2 goals in that. I mean, you could maybe argue lose 3-0 rather than lose 2 and give it the best you can, but goal difference could be important for them when it comes to relegation, so it's not really worth the risk. You'd rather just lose 2-0 than run the risk of losing 3. Mistake, I think, from Cardiff, although clearly with only 5 points from the opening 12 or 13 games from the season, they've been making a fair few mistakes throughout the season anyway. Only 2 shots from them, only 4 from us in fairness. the only 2 on target, the 2 goals. So, I mean, it wasn't the best of games, but they defended for their lives trying to get a draw. They just weren't able to do it in the end. That moment of magic, as we mentioned, from Carlos Tevez, enough to get us in front. And not only were we in front in the game, we're also in front of Chelsea now at the top of the table. We are 3rd in the league. Everton have... Oh, Man United lost. Man United have lost. Everton have the chance to close the gap to 5 points if they can win their game in hand. Cardiff still stay bottom, 9 defeats from their opening 12 games. City still 19th, but they do have a game in hand and could go up as high as 14th if they win that game in hand, unless, of course, West Ham win their game in hand too, in which case they'll only go 15th. But still, a number of games yet to be played this match day, actually, so a number of Sunday games and perhaps a Monday game or two as well. But with regards to our position, Koulibaly's out for 6 days. It's not the best. Is he going to miss a game? No, I think we've got a week's break. We've got 2-week break. Koulibaly will be back then. Well, if you're ever going to get injured for 5 or 6 days, that was the time to do it. So tomorrow we will have... Actually, is it tomorrow? Yes, this will be the second... Or will it? I can't... I'm doing 2 videos a day and I'm just losing track. I think this will be the first video you see tomorrow, actually. So tonight will be Bournemouth and Spartak Moscow. I think. You'll know when you see the video. Drop the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too if you're new around here. And I will see you in that next video, which will probably be this evening. If this is the 6:30 upload, it'll be tomorrow. I don't know, but you do. See you then.